Well, good evening, everybody. This is Mama's Baby coming at you with a little mukbang today. I said I wasn't gonna do no eating on my channel too much, but I need to eat a little something, something. Okay. Now I'm gonna show y'all what I've been working on since I've been sitting here. You see my little pictures? I'm not through with it. This is just the beginning, and plus I'm making little bird houses. I'm not through with that either. You know, they're gonna be wind chimes. See the back of it, I'm putting my little jewels on there and stuff. But I got a lot of different little art supplies that I've been working on and stuff. But I'm trying to set this camera up to where, it'll record right. But if it don't record right, I'm sorry. Sue me, okay? Okay? Alright? Okay, right now I'm finna eat this for the first time. And my daughter went and got this from a restaurant. I took the forks and spoons out of them. This is what they look like, little red forks and spoons. And the name of it is Hattie B's. Now, I don't know if y'all have that where you live or not. I'm not sure. But right now, what I ordered some macaroni and cheese, some turnip greens, and this is the chicken. It's very spicy. It's a very spicy chicken. I guess it's like chicken strips because it's like a breast. And these what I made this myself, the cornbread. That's my cornbread. See, get the cornbread. I made that myself. That's mine. Okay? Ain't nobody else. It belongs to who? Me. And see, look, I don't want to get on the fork. I'm gonna eat with their little red forks. But it's got what came in the meal was it was three of these big breast chicken strips plus this blue cheese sauce, salt and pepper, and I think that's it. So right now I'm drinking on some of this. I'm not gonna name it because I'm not getting paid. So why talk about something I'm not getting paid for? Okay. I'm gonna come on here with some. I've been watching different people do hot sauces, hot sauce, and I decided, well, you know what? I can do the same thing. I can buy the same thing. I can do the same thing. I can mix it up in my kitchen. I can bring it up on my YouTube page. And hey, I'm getting ready to get it in with this food. I may not finish it all. I doubt I will, but I'm gonna at least try to give it a good try. You know what I'm saying? So, don't judge me too much. I still got on my little nightie. It's almost nighttime here anyway, but I mean, who gonna say something? Don't you say nothing, okay? Don't you say a word. Just give this old lady some love, honey. Give this old lady some love, okay? Now, okay, I'm gonna start off with the mac and cheese. She said it was very good, but I mean, it's like it's got pimentos in it. Um, I've never even eaten macaroni and cheese like this before, but I'm gonna give y'all the first bite. Hope it don't fall off the fork. Okay, here go your first bite. Mmm. But it's got pimentos in there. So, here we go. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. I love blue cheese, so I'm gonna open up my little blue cheese sauce. If I can open it. I try to record this. I'm just gonna put just a little bit on my plate. I tried to record this a few minutes ago, but I couldn't set up my tripod right. So what I was doing was I just didn't have it adjusted right. Let me taste these grains. It's good. Mmm. Wow. You know what I like about them? They didn't overcook them. You know, some people overcook they turnip greens and stuff. Let me move my little straggler. I'm gonna set that over here. Oh, excuse me. Because I know if I drink a lot of soda, I'm not gonna eat. So anyway, this is my cornbread, baby. Check it out, honey, 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 honey. Get a load of that goodness. That's some of that good stuff. That's the stuff you eat with pinto beans, white beans, butter beans, black-eyed peas, chicken and corn. You know what I'm saying? Rice. Mmm. I love my bread. A lot of people on the YouTube street, they don't eat bread. What the hell? Ain't nothing like bread. Especially when you make it from scratch. If you really know how to make it. You know, some people, I mean, I guess they can make it. Probably, you know, a lot of people don't have that old school cooking, you know, tendency. There's a couple on here that I've seen with that, you know, how to do that old school cooking. But I'm trying not to talk. Because a lot of people don't want you to talk. They just want you to eat. This chicken, it looks dark, but the chicken, what can you say? That's seasoning. It's not crunchy, but it's spicy. It's very spicy. Mmm. Dang. Dang, had it. Ooh, my God, that's hot. Huh? Mmm. Mmm. This greens is bumping though. You know, you gotta be, I mean, you gotta be a person just starting out at 5 years old and can't cook turnip greens. Mm-hmm. Oh my. Mm. Mm. Yeah, excuse me. It's pretty good. This is almost like the stuff that you make at home, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give them credit on this my God, this macaroni and cheese is a bomb. And I'm not really, come and get you a bite. Get you a good bite. See how red it is? Spicy. My God. Mmm. Pickle. Juicy. Mmm. 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 Hattie, where you been all my life, baby? Where you been, Hattie? You know, when I first heard of the name Hattie B, I know that the person who started the restaurant or whatever, they done since passed on. But I thought it was a black lady because, Hattie. White people, name their kids Hattie. And Hattie's an old name, you know what I'm saying? Hattie B. I was like, man, I'm gonna go to her restaurant and start eating, you know what I'm saying? Hattie B's a white lady. A little white lady. Her kids have kept it up for her, since she passed on. But she got a good thing. That's a good thing right here. This is very good. I was gonna give y'all by my cornbread, but I can't do it. Cornbread too good. Mmm. 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 And that ain't no jiffy. Mmm. Mmm. That ain't no jiffy, baby. Let me come out no box. No more. Mmm. God. Y'all, I haven't been able to really get out and do what I want to do. But I miss having my tomatoes because I love tomatoes. And I miss going and seeing my son and my grandkids. I see my daughter more than I do my other kids because she pops up and do things for her mommy. Mm. And you know what's tripping me out about the chicken? They fried it, but it's juicy. I mean, it's gotta be. Look at my fingers. It's gotta be juicy for me to be able to chew it. Because like I said, I need dental work done. I need a lot of dental work done, but you know, but I got to eat too. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, honey, I've been sitting up here painting, trying to be creative. Trying to look for a ready woman. Yeah, honey. I'm trying to get my groove back. You know what I'm saying? Because I had lost a whole lot. When I got sick, I lost a whole lot of myself. I did. I was depressed for a long time. I was losing my family members like back to back to back. I lost my mother years ago. My mother was like 38 when she passed away. Here I am, 60, and I'm still here. But, I've said in my earlier videos, I lost my sister. It's been a year now. And then her son died. Like, I think almost 9 months after, before his mother passed. He died before his mother. He was just 40 years old. And we've always been, heavy people. I've never in my life been no skinny woman in my whole life. No skinny child. We've always eaten good. We always had the type of family, to make sure that we was fed spiritually, mentally, physically, But it's it is what it is. So, my thing is that I be trying to wonder why am I still here? After I'm the least. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself. I don't know if they consider me this, but I consider myself as the black sheep of the family. I used to walk around when I was younger. I was carefree. I didn't give a care what you thought about me, how you feel about me, or what. But as I started getting older, and when I had kids, I allowed somebody in my life that took advantage of the fact that, I had a lot of confidence in myself. And they did everything they could do to destroy it. And for a minute, they really had succeeded until I decided I'm taking my strength back. And then at the time I was weighing like 475. I got up and I started walking. At first I would drive to the track and I would get out of my car and I could only walk around my car because I would get out of breath, shortness of breath. I had never been that big, even with my pregnancy. I've been pregnant 4 times. And out of those pregnancies, I have 3 living children. And but like I said, I was depressed. I he started aging quickly. My hair had started getting I was born. I think I had gray hair when I was like 5, 6 years old. I've always had gray hair, but it wasn't to the point that it is now. And I never was natural. I guess I was when I was little, till my mother decided she was gonna put a perm in my head because she was a beautician, and she couldn't deal with this hair that I have on my head. And we got big heads. Me and my sister both had big heads, and we had a lot of hair on our head, real thick hair. And but anyway, I could barely make it around the car. I would get out of breath. And be honest with you, during that time, I was smoking. I was smoking cigarettes. I was smoking them bad because I didn't have nothing else, to do. I didn't know how to unstress myself. I was always stressed and anxious because I knew it was something I was supposed to have been doing besides, being in a toxic relationship like I was in. So anyway, I started walking, and it took maybe took 4 months, and well, let me take that line back. It took me a month, basically, just every day going out there, every day walking, dragging around like a turtle, not being able to do nothing, just disgusted, busted, and disgusted in myself because I knew I had more potential than what I had allowed to happen to me, with this relationship and stuff. But I got out there, like I said, within that month, I had stopped walking around my car, and I could make it halfway around the track. Halfway, then I ain't gonna lie, it's like I could make the whole trip. But I started making, walking around, and then I would walk a certain distance, and I would walk back. And see, where we lived by Vanderbilt Hospital, which we also live by Vanderbilt Track. So I would get on Vanderbilt Track, and that's where I would park my car. You have to park it across the street, then you walk over, and by the time I would walk over there, seriously, and then first I used to go to the park and walk. That's the one I was walking around my car. But then I got to the place I started going to Vanderbilt Track. Lord, let me tell you, getting out that car and going from the parking lot to the track. By the time I got to the track, dude, I was turning around. I'm like, tell me to go back. Because, my legs, my breath, I couldn't get my breath. And then I'm walking over there smoking like Chief Wahoo. Stupid. So, as I was doing that, I wasn't thinking, why you out here on the track and you out here smoking like a freight train. So I kept on, and you think I'm lying. I picked up enough momentum and physical agility that I had lost 70 pounds just by going out there and just by walking. Like I said, it took me a long time to do it, and I've been trying to find out why I'll get to a place where I can do things, I can set my mind to do it, and then after a while I'll stop, and then other things will start happening. But anyway, I had walked so much, my diabetes had went away, my high blood pressure was gone. I said the diabetes, the weight, some of the weight, because I lost 70, so I was like 300 and something. And I'm not good at math. I can't snap it in my head how much, but I was 305. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Four. 405. And then I went from 405. But like I said, after that third month, I stopped smoking. I had put myself in school to go back to school. My kids was, in high school. They was about ready to graduate. So I started just every day I would get out there on that track. And I had got to the place that I could walk a mile. And then I went from a mile to 2 miles. And it take a while, for your body to adjust to out there moving like that every day. And by that third month, I was doing 3 miles. And I had got to the place, dude, and this is no lie. This is no lie. I put on everything I love. I had got to the place that I could trot around that track. Trot it. Just hit it. Hit it. My kids was going with me. They couldn't even keep up with me because I was hitting that track. And I think what it was, the reason why I stopped, because during that time, my only brother, had gotten sick, and I don't, to this day, don't know what he died from. But he was a young man. My brother wasn't even 36. And I got a phone call from his girlfriend saying that they can't get him up off the floor. And then she called me and she said, your brother done passed away. And it threw me. Because there's only three of us, my sister and my brother. And it threw me so bad that it ain't that I didn't want to live. It's just that I'm like, how's this possible? I just couldn't wrap my mind around him dying. And like I said, during that time, I was losing all that weight. I had different people coming to me. Why are you losing so much weight? Are you sick? My brother had just passed now, and they come tell me, are you sick? And I'm like, no, I'm not sick. But I let all that negativity, I got to be, you know what? And my son told me, he said, Mama, you can't let nobody have power over you. You have to have power over your own thoughts, over your own, what you want to do for yourself. But during that time, like I said, that's all I had was my brother and my sister. We lost my mother early in life, and it was hard. It was really hard. And when I lost him, it affected me deeply. So I stopped walking. I made me a journal of all the things that I was doing back during that time. That's been what? Oh, I said about 14 years ago. About 14, 15 years ago. But then I started sitting around feeling sorry, I guess, for myself, not understanding. I understood death, but I didn't understand, you know, why my brother. So right after that, I don't know, I just went downhill. And I started having a lot of health problems because I started eating again, laying around, not moving, saying to myself, I'm going to get up and I'll move around, but I didn't do it. My legs started hurting me again. Then I went out there again, one more time, and I ran into these people that was running this over sportsplex. And they surrounded me. It was a bunch of them, a bunch of white guys and about two white girls. And they was like, we ain't seen you in over a month, and we was worried about you. I'm like, you ain't seen me. I've never seen you before. To come to find out, they was inside of the sportsplex, where the gym is, where they lifting the weights, and I was outside because I was outside on the track. And during all that time, I did not know they was watching me the whole time. And I guess they was watching to see if I was gonna keep it up. Because I mean, like I said, I was struggling when I first started out. I couldn't hardly breathe. You know, it was the weight, it was the depression, it was me feeling sad. I felt like I was in a deep hole somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I just I felt bad. I didn't want to be around anybody. I didn't want to let my bad vibes bring anybody else down. I'm not gonna sit up and say, oh, it was sunshine, sunshine all the time, because it wasn't. It was not. I was in a bad place, y'all. Then, like I said, all them years passed, and I wasn't listening to what the doctors had said. I wasn't listening to other people encouraging me, because, like I said, I had got to a place I couldn't even walk, and I sat around that house just letting people in and out, and they treated me like shit, to be honest. And I just sit there and took it. I took it all. So I had to realize that can't nobody save me but God and myself. But anyway, I don't want to talk about it too much because I get emotional. Because I think about I would never do anything to hurt nobody. And I've always tried to help people as much as I could. But like I said, I got to the place I was unhealthy. I'm very unhealthy. All the weight that I had lost, I gained it back. And not some more, it's gained